This is Luke Rudkowski of WeAreChange.org here in Amsterdam for Queens and Kings Day, where we just saw police officers beat somebody up for no reason at all. The police have blocked off a sidewalk. There was no crime investigation. There was no crime committed in any way, shape, or form. A gentleman was curious why he couldn't walk down a single street, and because he asked, this is what happened. He started getting poked and shoved, and that's when we started filming.
There are cops everywhere.
Ik ben collega, gast. Je bent helemaal geen collega, je bent iemand van Ik doe niks, man. Ik doe niks. Ja, dat zou ik doen mij gebeurd. Ik doe niks, ik doe niks. Ik doe niks.
Alright, don't worry. I'm sorry. You don't have to put your hands on me and push me.
Ik doe niks gedaan. Ik doe niks gedaan. Oké. Ja. Collega's, het is nu even genoeg. Laten we even ruimte maken hier. We hoeven hier niet te blijven staan. Hier ook even doorlopen, alsjeblieft. Eén aanhaling.
Ik ga hem eentje pakken. Ja? Kom je terug? Ja.
That's the officer that shoved me like a little coward. And that's the poor guy getting arrested right now. As you can see, police abuse is occurring everywhere. This guy was having a conversation with the police until they started shoving him. As you saw on video, I started taping as soon as they started shoving him. He was having a peaceful conversation with the police officers. He wasn't raising his voice, he wasn't pointing his fingers, he was having a conversation with the cops. When the cops started pushing him, I started filming. And then as you could see what led, he got punched in the face, he got thrown to the ground for simply talking to the police officers here in Amsterdam, Holland. And the other officer was not happy in any way, shape, or form, so he decided to chest bump me to show how manly he is. But in reality, when I just looked him in the eye, I said, you know, he backed away off automatically. So, not just in the US, as you can see, all over the world, including Amsterdam, police abuse is a problem. And that's why I'm releasing this video. So hopefully this guy could show his lawyer and then fight this in a court of law. That's why it's very important to film the police, because this is the only accountability that we could ever have with what we're just seeing happen right now with this poor guy who's literally just beat up and thrown to the floor for no reason at all. And probably is going to spend a night in jail, and is probably going to face charges by these officers. One last point for inexperienced cop blockers. The police will do anything they can to initiate contact with you to make sure you stop filming. They will try to intimidate you. They will threaten you with arrest. They will give you orders that are not orders, but just requests that you do not have to follow. One officer told me, "Get away, stop filming." And of course, I just stood my ground there. A second officer came up to me and chest bumped me. As he was making his way to me, I made sure to try to reframe my camera, stand my ground, and look him dead in the eyes. And without even saying a word, I told him I'm not going to be intimidated, I'm not going to be afraid. And that's why all he did was chest bump me. The reason he chest bumped me is because anyone who's nervous of filming the police officers would probably flinch. And that flinch is already enough justification for him to beat the crap out of you and put you in jail because you flinch. And that is a threatening motion, and because of that, they are justified to attack you because you threaten, even though they chest bumped you first. That's why it's critically important. Make eye contact. Be in a safe distance where you're not interfering with the criminal investigations. Do not back away. Do not run away. And of course, always make eye contact with any bully who's trying to make you afraid of doing something that needs to be done, and that's filming the police. I don't care what city, I don't care what state, I don't care what country you're in, I don't care what laws are on the books. It is ethical and moral to film the police, and the more of us that do it, the stronger we are together, because these people need to be held accountable, and they can only be held accountable with you. So, film the cops.
The police is allowing themselves to be here.
Yeah.
And that, oh, hello, oh, thank you. That's for me, thank you. That's illegal in Denmark. I can't really have that, but
you're just holding it temporarily.
yeah.
In New York City, where virtually any form of self-defense is illegal, we're told that the NYPD is here to protect us. Is that really the truth?